can talk about the scars.
Damn, shocking.
My face.
If you'd like, yes.
I appreciate you not asking me about them. I mean, I do see you looking at them. Everyone does all the time anyway.
I'm listening.
When I was a kid, my mom, she used to sign me up for like Little Miss whatever the hell, you know, like these beauty pageants. For this one, I was practicing at home, and I was in the bathroom just playing with like some of my mom's makeup, and then sorry.
Take your time.
I just slipped. I don't know. I lost my balance and I grabbed the mirror cabinet and the whole thing just fell apart. I hate her, my mother. She made me go anyway.
Made you go where?
Out. To the pageant, to school, everywhere, with a busted up face and stitches. She's a monster and a liar. She told me I was still pretty. She said people wouldn't judge me. Guess what? They did. They look at me with pity. I look back at them with hatred. I hate her. I hate everyone.
I understand.
Stop looking at me!
So that's what happened. Patient name, Virginia Rule, age 25. Diagnosis, personality disorder, NOS, trauma from past injury. Circumstances of treatment, patient began treatment as a mandated disciplinary measure in college. Roommates expressed concerns, possible suicidal ideation. Patient would hide in her room for fear of judgment over her personal appearance. Personal history. As a child, patient was entered into pageants by her mother, Gemma Rule, during which time she suffered verbal abuse relating to her appearance and performance. An accident took place in which the bathroom mirror had collapsed on a 6-year-old Virginia, leaving her scarred, ending pageant participation. Psychological notes. Patient suffers from constant notion of judgment from others, stemming from pageant participation, compounded with the accident which resulted in facial disfiguration and the unsupportive home environment. Patient internalized this as an extreme degree, retaining a strong aversion of public spaces for fear of being judged. Patient won't look in mirrors, often lashed out at anger of those she perceives as judging her. Patient was encouraged to establish routine errands that would put her outside. When her local grocery store closed down thanks to retail competition from Home Mart Superstore, patient had either her routine picking up food in a much more crowded place. Heightened sense of anxiety as of late, increased sense of unknown dread and fear.
Desmond, darling?
Who said that?
Why, I did, of course.
How? You can talk now?
I mean, you could argue that I always could, and you just didn't care to listen. Look, let's not waste any more time on how unbelievable this all may be and tackle the situation at hand. You are going to die, Desmond, if you do not get to the bottom of all this madness. Simply, you must keep a level head and find a way through this. I will help you as best as I possibly can. Now, concentrate. Who might have some answers?
I don't know. This is weird.
Patience, Desmond. Patience and grace.
Patience? My patience?
Don't you find it curious? You can enter Virginia's apartment, and she doesn't even live here. Something strange is happening. You would benefit from knowing what that is.
It sounds like a plan.
Thank you, Tina. Good kitty. And that's the end of part 4 and the unfortunate story of the girl named Virginia, who at a young age
Take
was
a look
pushed.
through your mirror shard sometimes. You might see things you normally wouldn't.
Maybe. Who was pushed into doing pageants by her mother, who would constantly verbally abuse her for her performance and appearance. This is why Virginia was in the bathroom trying on makeup. Probably to try to make herself look
I gotta
prettier.
say, I'm not a big fan of Hallmark cat food.
I wouldn't know. I'd never eaten it. But then the accident happened, leaving her with lifelong scars on her face. This can make almost anyone very self-conscious about being judged by others. Even more so for Virginia, since she was already being judged due to pageants. She would often seclude herself and lash out at those she felt were judging her. It's a sad tale. It's one of the reasons why many don't like the idea of child beauty pageants. Too many times it becomes less about the child and more about the mother achieving something through their kids, be it fame, money, or just the feeling of being better than others, which then could lead to the possibility of a child developing an issue from all the pressure they're under, trying to live up to the expectations of their parent to be the very best they could be. And Virginia wasn't living up to her mother's expectations, and then the accident happened. Though Virginia had some issues, it seems like she was improving. The recommendation to start shopping at the local grocery store seems like it was helping her. Building up a routine of going out and being seen by others, interacting face to face with others, may have created an environment where she felt comfortable and not judged by her looks. But then a new Mart came, and this caused the store to be shut down. Virginia, distraught from losing the place that she felt safe and comfortable, ended her own life. And this raises the question as to why. She was improving. She was getting better. Yet suddenly, drastically, it took a turn for the worst. And it seems like something else or someone is at play here. And we're gonna find out who it is. And we will avenge Virginia. Anyways, that's the end of part 4. And I hope to see you in part 5 as we continue this story.